It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ben Bowden will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
That is second. The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And now here is Jake Cronenworth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. The 0-1 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here it comes on 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hilliard comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Next to stand in is Fernando Tatis Jr. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Hilliard finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And now, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rockies, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 1.
So now into the box is Garrett Hampson. First offering, hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Fouled away. Blackmon playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Trevor Story steps in now.
Trevor Story.
Here's the first pitch to him. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. Hard liner to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Here's Manny Machado now. He put together an amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon.
Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. On the run is Tapia. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
So here is Will Myers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Myers is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Center fielder, number 2.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Chopped on the ground over to first. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First delivery to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Hit in the air down the left field line. Here comes the 1-2. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sam Hilliard trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Late that time for a strike. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Well served.
Stepping in now, Colton Welker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw gets him. 2 down. So stepping in is number 3. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Amazing to think about it when this guy had such a disappointing and dreadful month at the plate last month. He's one of the better hitters in baseball, and that's why they call it an average. Expect him to bounce back and be near the top of the league average.
Pham will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. That'll bring up Austin Nola. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
At the plate, Yu Darvish. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First delivery to him as he grounds one briskly to short. Story picks it up. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Padres go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Bottom of the inning now. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Ben Bowden.
The pitcher, Ben Bowden.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Next up, Raimel Tapia flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Tapia.
From the stretch.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. This one's down to third. Machado has it. And there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Garrett Hampson. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres.
Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. Swing and a liner. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down. And in steps Manny Machado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's Will Myers as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Friars. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Count now a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Shoots this one over to first. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So now to the plate, Josh Fuentes, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next,
The batter will be Sam Hilliard, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Lifted in the air to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
the center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
He's set. Here it comes. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he hits it hard to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So one out and nobody aboard, and that brings up Austin Nola. From the stretch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Tapia. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in is Yu Darvish, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And now a pitch on the way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
First delivery to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Blackman. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter number 9.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-0. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as they've pushed the margin here to 5-2 now.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3 runs already home here. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Tapia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Rockies 2. And now in the box, Colton Welker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So now here is number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 delivery. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he got him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Jonathan Daza stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. swing, and he pops him up. Hosmer trying to get there, and no one will get this one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail 5-2. Carlos Estevez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Now at the plate, here is Manny Machado. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Estevez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Will Myers will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
At the plate now, Eric Hosmer. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Hilliard will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Austin Nola. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Standing in now, Yu Darvish, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 6 and the Rockies 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Raimel Tapia. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0.
That's up. That's a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Charlie Blackmon waits on deck. Here it comes. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Tapia leads off second with nobody out. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Back goes Grisham. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
The shortstop.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Now here it comes.
That's inside. Ball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0 delivery.
Wood.
2 out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Rockies 3. Julian Fernandez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Julian.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
He's set and the pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter, Fernandez, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's safe. Digging in will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
1-1.
7 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Friars 7 and the Rockies 3. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Fuentes. He's set. Here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's Darvish on 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
This for Machado down at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to dig in, Sam Hilliard. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's into the bullpen. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Third home run for him on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting, third baseman, Colton.
Drew Pomeranz takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
So now to the plate, Colton Welker. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Myers gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Friars 7 and the Rockies 4. Daniel Bard will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Will Myers. First delivery to him. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now it'll be Trent Grisham. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackman going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Up next to the Padres, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
To the plate now, Eric Hosmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Austin Nola. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Hampson will put this one away, and the side is retired. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Rockies 4. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Now to bat, Raimel Tapia for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2.
The center fielder.
First pitch on the way. Left side, but well foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Garrett Hampson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the first pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Charlie Blackman. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the fountain, and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these 2 teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
The first baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
At the plate, Josh Fuentes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Grisham, still ranging back into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The left fielder,
Standing in now, Sam Hilliard. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. The Padres on top, 8-7. Michael Givens enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Givens.
Brian O'Grady will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping in next, Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two-0 count, the pitch. Here's a liner caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Keone Kela takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 27, Keone Kela.
At the plate now is Colton Welker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Skied into straightaway right. Myers on the move. He's there and records the first out. Next to hit is number 3, singled last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now back, the pitcher.
Brendan Rodgers will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1-2.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Still even at 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
3-2, full count. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
So stepping in is Garrett Hampson, the potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The San Diego Padres used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Yu Darvish earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Keone Kela records the save, his 14th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.